Set up. Let me just get everything. Alright. Get down to business. Did I have to like start recording? I should probably check with the hotkeys out for that. Is that the bad pattern? That pattern kind of screwed me over a lot lately. Okay, I don't mind it one already. That's good. That's a good sign. But I just realized there's a pretty good chance I got a 4 segment on this before 50 hours. That's weird. How did I back that up? Back. Down. Up. Up again. Back. Down. Why did I think that was a down instead of a back? Oh. Down. Why are they 3? I always forget what to do on this now. Remember the threat. I think there's a better way to deal with this. Wait, no, you just wait out another cycle. You tell I haven't played Wily 3 in a bit. Or like seriously like thought about what to do. I guess the issue is that I'm thinking about what to do instead of just like, you know. Second attempt of the day makes Oregon. Again? If I get hit there another time in attempts, I'm gonna like lag out that attack specifically, I think. Because that was where I got hit last Porygon entry. It's always like a midway through the fight that it happens. I mean, not that they really like, not like the attacks vary at different points. Yeah. Nice secret rolls. This is like the only Kanye I listen, I think. It's like the only one I still listen to on a regular basis. Why did I play that like that? I think I was trying to be greedy on, I think I was trying to be, like, greedy on that attack, and then I just didn't know what to, like, how to dodge. I just hear the transition between versions and I think of the one video. It's dire. Thanks for your luck. Why did I get hit by that? Crazy work. They do not. That is not what is being said there. Why did I do that? Why did I not just like kill? Hi, Ron. You probably shouldn't be awake right now, but hi. Actually, if you're awake, just like vouch for me so that Jay can read me. Well, why am I always gonna get around it? But like, stay awake so that you can vouch for Jay to raid me when she ends. Thoughts? I have her stream up on my phone right now. Like, I'm not even lying. I would have it up in a browser tab, but like, having Firefox, like, closing Firefox is what I found, it like, gets rid of the, stutters. Fair enough. Like today specifically, or just in general? Okay. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for good luck. Yup. Why am I, like, playing Rounder so horribly today? I just assumed you typoed it or something, somehow. Or that. Yeah. No one reads Twitch titles ever anyway. It's fine. Oh, I should check with this ping. Oh, it's just group chat. Twitch, because it's like more like in your face, it is just physically easier to like look at the space that a Twitch title like takes up. Discord channel descriptions are like, what does he even do? I know there's like a server that I'm in where like the description for like either like the announcements channel or like the changelog channel, it's just like a random like chemistry fact. Once I get a 2x, I'm gonna go back to attempts. Oh, what was I doing there? Rounder is just like It's not even that it's hard, I'm just playing it I'm not playing it well at all. I think I'm trying to get too greedy. Like, I'm not realizing that you always should, like, get to the bottom as soon as possible. And also, I'm having a hard time dodging fire consistently. I am so happy that electric is, like, always going the way it does. Like, it's not random at all. If electric was random, this might be, like, second or third hardest fight in the game. Yeah, it always does that. What is Bubbles doing? Bubbles is, like, never this hard to dodge. Roughly, yeah. Fire is just like there's a bunch of like random patterns it can give. And some of them are way harder to dodge than others. I don't even know which ones the hard ones are. I just feel like I'm like, oh, this one looks fine, and then sometimes it's randomly not fine. I guess is how I would describe it. That's one of the ones where I always think it's fine and then it's just not. That pattern is like really annoying because it always feels like you should be able to dodge it. You never do. Why did I think electricity was coming? The electricity's literally like a longer telegraph. Yeah, this boss is like... Wily 1 is like the hardest stage in the game that's not Wily 4 to end. So like solidly 4th hardest stage in the game. I'm also just... Also, like, today is like not a good day to like accurately showcase the difficulty. Because this fight is just giving me the business. But like, it's still not an easy fight. I always try to, like, get on the bottom. Like, I always try to get on the floor. Like, when the actual attack is coming. What is that? How does that mess up? Yeah, electricity is, like, probably the easiest attack right now. The lag there kind of threw off my timing, but it's fine. Yeah, sometimes it's just like, sometimes it just gives you mercy, and other times it's just like, here is the one that is like super easy to misread. Good luck. Fire is like the attack in this game that feels the— oh, I just walked off too late. Fire is the attack in this game that feels the most like a fan game of its attack. Yeah, if I can't get anywhere, I'm just gonna pivot towards trying to get a 4 segment done. What was I doing there? Did I think it was gonna end early? It's not even that I'm like not locked in this session, it's just this fight is like not going well today. Yeah, yesterday I got an attempt that's like, I did like the first 4 stages in my round all in a row, so now I only need to do the last 4 of my master stages that I have a 4 segments. And the last 4 are easier than the first 4. I should not almost have a 4 segment before the 50-hour mark, by the way. That's not what I signed up for. Can it give me the attack? Can it give me the— yeah. I am just good at video games, shockingly. Or good at video games, singular. Shocked. I think the lag saved me, honestly. I probably would have panicked if I was at full speed. Like, made a micro adjustment that I didn't need to make. Oh, I thought it had to do like 1. It's like, oh, really that it did? That was a horribly played electricity, but I got the 2x. 3x? 3x the Night Queen? Okay, yeah, that was just a really hard pattern. Did you even dodge it the way I tried to? Or is the gap too small there? I think a lot of the Wily bosses in this game are kind of just on-off consistency-wise. Like, sometimes I'll notice I can't even do, like, Wily 6 once in, like, 30 minutes one session. And then the literal next session I, like I was saying, it'll be, like, one session I have, like, 30 minutes of, like, Wily fight practice, and I don't get it once, and then I, like, first try it without even warming up for it, like, the next day. And I'm just like, huh? I think my strat for the foreseeable future is alternate days between focusing on Wily Fortress and focusing on Run from the start of the game. So like yesterday was my first day of Attempt from the start, and today is my first day of like full Fortress focus. But like, if a session is just not going well for one or the other, I'll just swap. Like, I'm not gonna force myself to play full Fortress if I'm not even getting to round or, like, at all. That's just, like, a waste of time, and, like, it's just gonna create bad muscle memory. So I'll just, like, swap to something else. And, like, while I have the time to, like, try and get a 4 segment, I'll, like, focus on getting a 4 segment. I need to re-listen to this album at some point. It's been a minute. It's really good. I'm just gonna be honest. I found out about this album from like some random person's pin tweet. Like they just had like an intro video as their pin tweet, and the song they used was like one of the songs off it. It was like a sped up version of the song too, I think. God, I just remembered the time you just heard Parrot saying hi and thought it was the plug pattern. I forgot about that. That pattern sucks. It took a bit for me to, like, even understand that was what you meant. And then when I realized it, I was like... I think if I don't get a Wily 2 entry by 50 minutes on the practice timer, I'm just gonna pivot. If I mess up this round, I'm just gonna do this. Yeah. Shoutouts to the bug in the first game where if you're standing on a semi-solid platform, it still increases your downwards velocity. Or, like, it still increases... Yeah, it's like you're still accelerating downwards. So, like, literally, if you're standing on a semi-solid platform, which there's a decent amount of it in Mega Man 1, and you walk off it, you just fall off at Mach 20. It looks really goofy. And also one of, like, the hardest, like, set pieces of the game is a semi-solid platform that can drop you off. So it happens, like, a lot more than you would think. And also the only utility weapon in that game is just create semi-solid platforms. So it's, like, the perfect game to have a bug like that in. What am I doing? Next rounder hit, I'm just gonna practice it again. The stimming probably looks really goofy on VODs when, like, the actual song that I'm stimming to isn't playing. Alright. Thanks for the good luck. I always forget I've actually listened to the song. I think it just like got on my Discover Weekly once. And I'm like, oh, I've actually heard a song from the Smile. I just like memory hold it, basically. Can we lock in? Can we lock in? Oh, I just dropped out at a weird time, so the bubbles were being wonky. What is that? Why is, like, that situation coming up so much? get greedy there. My tactics did not work out. She ended up raiding Lee. She literally hates me. Alright. I'm saying! She literally hates me. She literally hates me. Finally, this session has been kind of sludge. I got somewhere at the start, and then my widely one consistency, or specifically my consistency on the boss has been abysmal today for some reason. So I'm like at the point where I'm considering pivoting the session to doing something else. Sludge Sammy. Sammy Sludge suck. New guy. Okay, I got another 2x. I'll probably do like one more run to the boss, and then if that doesn't get past it, I'll just pivot to try to go for 4 segments. Okay, my movement was just off there. Mess up my movement. I'm gonna send the screenshot. Can my slipping tool activate? Press one shift down to the snip. I literally did that like 3 times! Is it like a positioning thing on bubbles that's like leading to me getting hit in ways that I don't understand? Like, do I have to dodge it in a consistent way? Maybe it's a positioning thing. Back out of Wiley. I guess my water bottle just does that. What? Sure? I guess that was just a bullet limit? I like slightly misaimed. I was already jumping before I even entered the room. Yeah, I think I need to pivot. Nothing is coming from this. Good start, but after that it's just been sludge, so I need to pivot. Let me edit title. I forgot this was in the playlist. Good song, I just forgot I had it in here. I gotta listen to more tracks really. Watch this, like, get me, like, the flip the 4 segment first try. Oh, I opened the wrong folder. Let me actually open the right one. Okay. Wait, no, this isn't the right state either. The state isn't right. I tried making a Why is it, like, impossible to actually get the right, like, passport for this? I guess I'll just, like, make up something? Because, like, I don't understand how the passwords in this game work. I tried doing it. I thought it was gonna be, like, whichever boss is, like, corresponds to the thing on the character select, but I guess not. I just didn't realize Blade was alive in this, and that Snake was dead. Or did I save stick the wrong thing? My justification is I made this at 1 AM. I guess I'll just do it manually. Like, swapping the folder in between every stage. I mean, whatever we gotta do, really. Actually, I could probably just do it from the start of the game. I could just do it from the start of the game. And then, like, load the state later. For a while later. I think that's what I'll do. Hi, Kong. Yeah, I'm just gonna treat this like I'm playing from the start of the game. Because that's easier. Oh. I think that's beast mode. This is the good thing about a Buster Only run, you can just get away with stuff like this. I almost completely wasted the song roll by having to, like, do emulator stuff for, like, the entirety of it. Also, Jay literally hates me because she rated League instead of me. Famously? Famously. Everyone hates you? Whoa, 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 whoa. I can name at least one person. Oh, I have the plug state. Mostly is crazier than just not saying anything. Yeah, I knew you weren't being genuine. It's just funny to act like you are. I do think it's kind of funny how, like, I've, like, basically never had, like, proper ops in this community. Or, like, outside of it. Like, basically everyone is chill with me. Even if the people who are, like, chill with me wouldn't be chill with one another. Because of, like, varying personalities and whatnot. Yeah. There was, like, something that was, like a community I used to be able to, like, really active in like, 2020, 2021. And they were doing, like a list of, like, community members, and they were just, like... When they got to me, it was, like, if we were, like, judging this based off of, like, the 2020 version of Kako, then, like, genuinely pretty annoying, but, like, ever since even 2021 just got really chill. And I think that's just kind of, like, that just kind of sums it up. I wouldn't say 2021, though. I would say, like, late 2022, early 2023 was when I got chill. gag. For me, it wasn't even, like... It was just kind of, like, generally, like, young person on the internet stuff. For me. Not even, like, being edgy or anything, just, like... I was younger than most of the other people in the community at that point. I mean, it's been, like, 5 years since then, to be fair. We're all, like, way different people now. I think I got over all of, like, my edgelordy, like, tendencies before, like, during, like, I got rid of all of, like, the edgy stuff during, like, 2020. Like, first or second quarter, I want to say. Like, I just got it out of my system low high. Okay. Yeah, that's just kind of how it goes around. I think for me, it was a lot of stuff where, like, I didn't realize there was people, like, I didn't realize the full extent of, like, what I was saying meant, you know? Like, just saying edgy stuff, not even realizing what, like, the underlying, like, reason behind it was. Just, like, thinking it was kind of, like, absurdist or whatever. I don't know. I barely even remember this. Or, like, not being able to wrap my head around stuff. Like, 5th grade, 6th grade specifically, I really sucked. Before that, I was fine, but I was just around, like, a group of, like, not great people at that point. And, like, I cut them off. Genuinely, I think another big part of it, besides internet stuff, is also... I had an actual, like, non-binary classmate in 6th grade. So that was, like, instrumental in me, like, realizing, oh, these are, like, this is, like, real. This is real people. It's not stuff to make jokey jokes about. And I was able to, like, wrap my head around it. I said some pretty stupid stuff back then, but, like, I was 12, so that's just kind of how it goes. And came out a better person. You know? I need to re-listen to this album. I really need to listen to, like, re-listen to a lot of Unwound. There's only, like, a couple songs that stuck with me, which is kind of sad to say, because, like, I remember all the albums being, like, pretty solid. There's only, like, a couple songs that, like, made much of an impact, I guess. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. I do think it is kind of funny, the contrast between, like, online, I, like, never shut up, and then in classes or whatever, I, like, barely talk ever. So it's just, like, I'm just kind of sitting there like, if only you knew. Why did I take so many times to do that wrap around? That's always a scary enemy placement to deal with. But you just gotta shotgun it. If I get this, I'm probably just gonna do a touch from start. Oh, you could just do that. I didn't even think of that. That was just like an execution mistake on my part, but that just makes it so you don't have to deal with them respawning. That might actually be worth it. That's a really scary enemy placement. That's fine. That's a fine hit to take. Okay, that's a PP from the segment at least. Or like that's lowering segment count. I think I'm at 6 segment because of that. Yeah, that puts me at 6 segment. Might be worth it to bump flame up in the round a bit. If I get hit to that enemy placement again, I'll just make a save state for it. It's a bit weird knowing I've played up to this stage from the start of the game. Like, not that weird yet. It's only gonna start feeling properly weird once I get to Wily. I think it feels less weird in Mega Man when your PB is before Wily, because, like, you literally can start with any stage of the game. Like, that is a central design tenet of the series. So, like, that doesn't really sink in until you're at the end game. Hi. There we go. Clugman-induced ruin. Another leave shard inside your wall. Okay, you can just like buffer it with a full jump in between when you actually need the full jump and when you don't. Girls who wait versus women who full jump. I haven't thought about any, like, uni stuff since I got the early action stuff done. I should probably think about it more, though. But I am currently in the I do not want to think about school stuff for, like, any reason frame of mind. That's kind of been the vibe this school year. Like, as much as I can, like, think about stuff other than school, I'll try to think about stuff other than school. I'm still, like, torn on if I should or not. Like, if there's any, like, backup. I'm still... UMass doing early decision admissions, like, UMass doing that on January 16th is complete rage bait. Like, absolute complete rage bait. Could you not have done it, like, the 14th? Could you not have done it the 14th? Because, like, I don't know if, like, the other, like, schools in the area, I don't know if their, like, deadline is, like, the 15th or not. Because that, like, if I get accepted to UMass, why would I apply to, like, any other, like, New England school? Is the thing. Useless. I have to back this up. I always forget this is from the problem. Yeah, they ran through them to make sure everything looked good. and was like accurate and everything. They haven't seen the essay though. I just did that all on my own. Fake name. Yeah, I mean, even if I was out, I was like, I don't think that's the play. In this economy. In this economy. I don't think that's the play. What am I doing? Oh wait, I forgot you need to drop down and then go up the same exact ladder. And now we're out. I am freaking out about this room a lot more now. Like, literally just do that. Calling it the worst pig shooting ever? I so thought I got hit there. Okay, now we're getting back on track a little. Missing a few more turnaround shots that I would want. Oh, flame pillar. Eek. Yeah. Such a long plan fight. Oh. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, okay. Two separate double flame pillars in one fight is crazy. Okay. Out of flame. 5 segments. I think the stage last might have been a stupid idea because of the first screen. This is my least practiced stage by a bit, I think. Jesus, how did I back that up? Okay, out of the scary room. I don't... Shoot her with the actual cog, don't shoot the... I'll check it after this attempt. Mods Crush the Skull, thanks. Skull crushed. That one Loacher God clip of him. Anytime I just see a bot now, I instantly just go Mods Crush his Skull, thanks, because of the one Loacher God clip. I don't even know what prompted that. It's just such a funny threat to make to a chatter. I'm assuming entirely sincerely because it's a Loacher God that I just like started quoting it. Because like sometimes the mods just gotta crush somebody's skull, you know? Mods crush his skull. Thanks. Why am I thinking about this like the last thing I have to do to get a 4 segment? If I lose this fight, it's Loacher God's fault. I'm still rather partial to mods show a photo of what his parents are gonna look like when they're old. I'm still very partial to that. I have a 4 segment! I have a 4 segment! I'm gonna swap save state folders after this, but before I do that, I'm gonna check the DM. The worst ever? The worst ever. Okay, let me swap the folder. Open. Okay, let me just reopen everything. To show him a photo of what his parents are gonna look like when they're old, that's just a Northern Lion thing. I think it just said it once, and then it just became a codified thing because that's just what he does. That and also Get in the Crystal. Get in the Crystal wasn't like directed at mods, I just like ordering mods to put people in the crystal. Oh my god, I just remember the time I said that to Ella. Like, literally the worst person to tell that to, given her partner's name is Crystal. Like, I said it without thinking. I just said get in the crystal, then I DM'd her later to be like, I forgot that was what your partner is named. It's gonna feel like a week. You're only gonna be in there for a minute. It's gonna feel like a week. I think the first time I saw that clip, it was like an edit of it that was just Rivals to Olympia. Because like her entire gimmick is that she puts you in the crystal. The non-metaphorical crystal. So somebody just edited it so that it was just like, it just looked like, so that Northern Lion looked like Olympia. Okay, let's lock in our rounder. What was that? I mean, I'm not that miffed because this is I have a 4 segment from this run, so anything other than that was just like bonus, but like, what was that? How did that happen? I have received word that there is a mobile koi Victor. That's crazy. Also, first person to beat it on 60, which is equally crazy. I don't think this matters to like anyone in the stream, like Neko isn't here, but Roblox Omni thing, you don't need to know what this entails. It is unnecessary for one of your kind. is it internet or is it my internet? Okay, yeah, it's just internet. Anytime your internet dies, I'm like, I have to like check bitrate to make sure that it's not just a bitrate issue. They don't tell you this is like top 10 talking heads. I actually haven't heard this song in a minute. Most of my talking heads listening as of late has just been like various songs off Stop Making Sense. Why was it jumping so weird? I think the monkeys are the hardest enemy for me to fully wrap my head around in the game. I don't even know what Mega Man game they're from originally. Why the one is like the hardest thing ever today? This is such a hard. This part of the song is so hard to stim to because I always forget how long the rests are. I think Talking Heads making my top 5 most listened this year, primarily because of the Discog run through. But also listening to Stop, like a bunch of the songs on Stop Making Sense repeatedly didn't hurt. And also I think the studio versions of like fuck, what's the first song on Remain in Light called? Why am I blanking? Border to Punches and Once in a Lifetime. I still think their best song is either the SMS version of Girlfriend is Better or the SMS version of Heaven. It's always Glass Beach with you. It's always Glass Beach with this community. Oh my god, bruh. The oh my god, bruh image is really good. It conveys such a feeling. Such a feeling worth being conveyed. Oh, I dropped off too early. Nice to have an actual, like, mistake that feels like my fault. That shit looks like a whale. A fucked up tiny whale, but a whale nonetheless. Good song. It took me like 4 years to listen to this album, for the record. It was like on my radar for like from like not even a year after it came out. Sometimes I think about how crazy it is, like how much of my music taste just originates from the fucking like Sasuke Discord. Like the guy who used to own that server, he doesn't own it anymore. He just had like a channel of like music, like album reviews, and like a very large chunk of like my favorite musicians ever. No, I just found this out on my own. One of the ones like that was the fucking Number Girl album. Usually it's like she suggests me something, and then I'm like, I gotta listen to that, and then I don't listen to it for like a year plus. I just found this from like, either from like Rate Your Music directly, or from like somebody I knew who like was a Rate Your Music user, one of the two. Because like as I was saying, the guy who used to own the Sasuke Discord, he had a channel that was just like album reviews basically, and like that channel was how I found out about Fishman's, Paranol, Godspeed, Car Seat Headrest. Like just a very large chunk of my favorite bands and musicians ever, I literally only know about because of that channel. It's very funny how like, despite me being like mega autistic about it, like the biggest ways that like Sasuke has like changed my life are like indirect ways like that. Because the first my start with like hard video game stuff was a series of Ninja Warrior Flash games. That was like what got me into this. Maybe I should play them on stream. Oh my god, that also reminded me, like, Jay was streaming, it was either Jay streaming Invictus or just streaming normally, and, the song from Kamek Woods in Invictus, which is a Ghost Trick song, started playing. And I was like, wait a minute, wait, this is a real song, I literally only knew that song because it was used in that game, in the third one, for the back half of Stage 3. I heard it, like, in the original context, and I was like, huh? Since when was this Ghost Trick? That's Ninja Warrior 3 Total Renewal. You're clowning. And then Stage 2 of that game was Running Hell from Cave Story, or like a remix of it. The fourth game, I know Stage 3's theme was like a remix of the Stage 3 theme from like one of the Game Boy games based off the actual show, like legally like a licensed game for the show. That game has like a bunch of interesting lore about it. One of them is that like for a while, there was this like rumor going around that like that was the reason one of like the original like best competitor, Kane Kazuki, that like he was in that game as like basically like the main playable character, and there was like a rumor, I don't remember, I think that spread because of like the one YouTuber who actually had pull in the community like a decade ago, like in the early Rising days. Good song title. Like, yeah, that guy, I think it was that guy who started it, but like, it was a rumor that like, him being like TBS, I don't know, I forget if it was like on my TBS, whoever like ran it at the time was like, they didn't like confront him about using his likeness, and he was like so mad about that he like, didn't go on the show ever again. And then years later we realized that was just complete horse shit. And he literally came back for 40, and he was planning to come back earlier, but it was like a scheduling thing. He wanted to have enough time to train. And then, like, my absolute favorite bit of lore about the game is that, like, for the longest time, or I don't know if it's, like, the longest time, but, like, for a while, the Western community thought it was, like, entirely impossible to beat that game without using debug. because the first obstacle of stage 3 just seemed to be bugged in a way where you couldn't pass it at all. But then later we found out that that was just like a shitty ROM dump. Like literally the ROM dump was so bad that it made the game impossible to beat. And it's actually like beatable if you have like a not shit ROM dump. I only learned that like a year ago. I just thought it was like impossible flat out, and then I like pulled up a video to like... I like referenced it being impossible in DMs with Jay. And then I went to look up a video to prove it. And then I just saw them like beat the obstacle and I was like, huh? Since when? Like literally since when? My worldview was shattered in that instant. And the weird thing about the other rumor is that he was literally, the guy was literally used as like the main character. Like there was like a trilogy of Game Boy games before the GBA game? Or Game Boy Color, not original Game Boy, but like trilogy of Game Boy Color games. He was in those too, and they were like, there's like never, it was only ever, the rumor was only ever about the GBA game, even though they literally used him like fine for the first 3 GBC games. Also, for some reason, we like completely made up a name for the game that it wasn't actually called. Like, for some reason, people like got it in their heads that the game was called like... Okay, so basically Sasuke started as a spin-off of a show called Kinniku Banzuke, and the GBA game was a Kinniku Banzuke game, specifically, not like a Sasuke game, so for some reason we thought the game was called Kinniku Banzuke Jigoku no Final Attack, or we could translate to Kinniku Banzuke, the name of the show, Hell's Final Attack. But actually, the name of the game was Kinniku Banzuke Fuguro Kiseki no Kandenseha. I don't remember what that translates to. But, like, somehow we just got, like, a completely fake name for the game in our head. Maybe it was something about the weird ROM dump. And, like, in hindsight, it was kind of stupid that we believed that, because why? Like, it was like a... Yeah, I am aware. I am aware. My goat is washed. There are no ethical short-form creators. Literally none. Etymology nerd is washed the entire, just throughout the entire medium. Back out while he's in. I don't follow short form. My linguistics autism doesn't like carry into me being willing to watch short form, so I don't know any of the other ones. Or like if I do, I watched a long form video from them, and I don't even remember their short form. Side note: anytime I see a like a YouTuber who's like, well, like a bunch of subs, but their long form videos don't get that many views, my instant reaction is just to check their shorts. Like, that's just what it's come to. I just check their shorts to see if they're like a short form Andy. I might always try to kill it. Okay. Hypixel. Oh, I need to put, you reminded me, I need to take the 4-segment text off the screen. Because that's not what we're doing right now. But, yeah, I got a 4-segment. I did the last 4 Robot Master stages in my route all in a row, and then the attempt died to the rounder fight, but... Yep. I have a 4-segment in not even 45 hours. That's crazy work. That's literally crazy work. There's a world where I 2-segment this in under 100 hours, and that's scary to think about. Dude, this is making me think, like, what if Minus Infinity isn't even a forever grind? What if Minus Infinity isn't even a forever grind? What if I, like, similarly get it in, like, under 200 hours? Do I have to pop Mag Mammal to any % if Minus Infinity isn't in a forever grind. Please tell me I actually get my ass handed to me by Minus Infinity. I need that to be a forever grind. I don't want it. I don't want it to be over with before like 250 hours. I want to be like in the trenches on Minus Infinity, please. Please. I don't want to have to grind Magnable to any percent to feel like I've hit my peak. Please. Why? That's like, that monkey is completely tweaking for some reason. But like, yeah, the actual Wily attempts so far have been kind of bad, but like, I got a 4 segment, so who cares? Wily 1 has just been giving me the business today is the thing. I've been playing the rounder fight pretty bad. I think I've only gotten 3 passes today? Not including, like, doing the fight in practice. I think there's a lot of fights in this game that are just kind of, like a day-to-day thing. Like, one day they're super consistent, the other day you have to do, like, 30 minutes of attempts to get them once. This album is so weird compared to all the other stuff. It literally doesn't even feel like an Outcast album half the time. It's a good album, it just does not feel like an Outcast album. I mean, it's their first, so like that's kind of to be expected, but like ATL Leads is like way more of like them starting to do what they're actually doing. Outcast is so good. I need to re-listen to Aquemini. I think that might be my favorite 90s rap album. It's either that or The Infamous. I'm gonna practice more. I might, if I don't really get much of anything going by 2 hours, I might just turn the rest of stream into like a browse segment. Girl who can't type Mrao. The Celeste community has really like permanently altered my vocabulary. I've done a Mrao segment before. I just like, I had a good segment and then I just started playing No Constancy and Spirit of Hackers just for funsies. It was like day 11, I think? It was the one stream that was like 3 hours. Yeah, I think it's more worth it to try and do some, like, a couple attempts from start, just to see where they go. And then after that, I'll pivot to Mrao. I'll probably do, like, 5 to 10 attempts. Oh, I never updated title. Okay, let me swap, swap. Pixel, are you aware of my exact, like, 60-second monkey-type PB? Are you aware of the full extent? Yeah. It's like 184. Granted, that's a PV, so it's not super representative, but, like, on Type Razor, I usually average, like, 130 on quotes. Which is, like... Yeah, I can't... I'll probably make a new account once I finish this grind that I actually can get affiliate on. Oh. W backup. I did have an idea of, like, a Type Racer 1v1 for VIP. For, like, 10k points or something. I'd probably make it, like, a first to 2 or a first to 3. Just to, like, eliminate variance. Or, like, in case I, like, hit a hotkey or something. Oh, I need to turn off the actual comparison. I think I had a hotkey somewhere to actually have it be comparing to my last segment. Hold on. Why, like... Oh, that's pausing the timer. What is it? Is it like... Yeah, that's... undo. Is it 6? Yeah, 6 is what cycles through them. I hit a hotkey at some point that... had it so that my actual live split was my live split comparison was actually something. Like, it was comparing against my best segments, which is, like, the fastest I've completed each stage in a run. So it was actually, like, comparing to something instead of just, like, comparing to nothing, because I don't have a finished run. And then I hit a couple more hotkeys trying to figure out what hotkey I need to hit to get rid of it. I probably could have just right-clicked. But who cares? Oh no, I paused the timer for, like, probably not even a full second while trying to find out what hotkey I need to hit. There's no way that doesn't get, like, overwritten by, like, there's no way that doesn't, like, get... Like, there's no way I, like, paused the timer for more time than I've, like, left my timer on by just, like, while I'm not even playing the game. There's no way that's not an overshoot, that it's not an overshoot instead of an undershoot. How did I hit the up key instead of the down key? Girl who wasn't locked in. I'll either go until I get, like, 64 attempts, or, like, 64, 65, or until I get to Tornado. Tornado is where I can, like, stop going one more mentally. Also, I have a strat for the totems now, which is... Or I don't think you were there, but I have a strat for the totems now. So now I have a way of dealing with the worst enemy type in the game. For, like, all 3 times when that happens. Like, thankfully the totems are only in, like, 3 spaces, and they're all in this, there's only 3 totems in the game, and they're all in this stage. If there was any more of them, I would be, like, exploding. To be fair, they're only as bad as they are because you're in burst chaser mode. So your movement speed is too fast to really be able to micro-adjust. So the strat is, like, hug the wall. Like, the second one, there's just a visual cue you can use, and, like, you can stand there and never get hit. The other two, I hug the wall, and then I try to, like, inch forward before they shoot. And I ideally kill them before I'd have to do that a second time? But, like, even if I do have to do it a second time, it's not super dangerous. This is, like, the most, like, 2020. This is, like, the most, like, 2021 to 2023 era for me song ever. Like, late 2021. It's, like, early 2023. I mean, it's a good song, it's just, like, unshakably associable with, like, that point of my life. Not even that that was, like, a bad time specifically, it's just, like, it's weird to think about now. I think my sister showed it to me, like, not showed it to me, but, like, we were in the car together and she just put it on. My sister used to be responsible for, like, right when I was, like, starting to get into, like, caring about music, a lot of stuff that I listened to, I just, like, got put on by my sister. Like, she put me onto Tyler, she put me onto Frank. Probably a few others. We were, like, both in, like, our Kanye phase at roughly the same time. Like, Donda release until the incident. Or I think it was, like, the deluxe release, really, that we, like, tapped in. She's chill, but also she's, like, normal. Is the thing. It is crazy how much less normal I am than, like, everyone else in my immediate family on that front. Yeah, it's literally just I'm hogging it all. I'm hogging all the autism. That's W parallel, honestly. Also, this is Bubbleland stage in 1.0, so the parallels only continue. Bravo, Vince. Bravo, Tatsu. I say W parallels so much now. I wonder what, like, there's, like, there's at least, like, one, like, actual Mega Man challenge runner who watches my stuff. I wonder if he, like, has any, like, opinions on, like, my actual, like, speaking patterns. Like, he hasn't showed up to stream, he's just, like, he commented on the 14 segment, and that's, like, it. I don't know why, but it feels like a lot of the stuff that I was starting to get consistent with, it's getting, like, I'm not putting it further into runs, but it's just, like, gotten harder for me for some reason. I guess now that it's just, like, the stakes are higher, it's harder to execute? Oh. Girl who split early. I am so lucky that the iframe saved me there. The iframes literally saved me. I just thought that I shot him, but, like, I think his iframes were, like, still slightly there? And then I had to, like, frantically get a shot in somewhere to actually end the fight. And, like, the bullets went through me, but after I finished the fight. And when you finish fights, you get iframes. So I did not actually get hit. I did get hit by that point-on, though. Why did I get hit by that point-on? I think I'm gonna do, like, one more. Pass stone. And then morale. I do wonder how my stream like this would, like... I was gonna say is gonna play out, but, like, I'm not doing Magnable 2 80%, but, like... Magnable 2 80%, like, the world record speedrun for it is, like, a bit under 2 hours, so a no-hit would probably be, like, 2.5 hours? So, like, I wonder how that would play out with my stream, like, time, if I were, for some ungodly reason, to ever genuinely consider attempting Magnable 2 any % no-hit. Magnable 2 80% is, like, the stretch goal, I think. The end goal is minus infinity. Magnable 2 80% and Yender Coda stretch goals. Magnable 2? A lot of people are saying this. I only have, like, a couple more, things left to do before I get true ending. I'm on the final level for true ending, but, the final level is, like, 24 levels in a trench coat, basically, or, like, mini levels, basically. I could see myself doing, like, I could see myself trying to, like, get, like, a full clear no-hit on the, like, the last level of true ending? Maybe? There's some really scary stuff in it, though. Why did my forward input not come out? But, like, yeah, Magnable 2, just by virtue of being such a big game, there's a lot of stuff I can see myself doing in it, despite it not being a ROM hack, and therefore being way more annoying to practice, because you don't get states. Magnable 3 is that, but on steroids. For the record. It's really funny whenever I hit 10k S key presses in a single session, and then, like, the total number of key presses, like, barely readable. Like, that's a sign that, like, oh, I've been playing today. I still don't know why you sped this song up on offline. Like, it's not that sped up, but it just feels weird not hearing it at this speed after hearing it at this speed for, like, 4 years. I think it was this speed on the original version of offline as well. I think it just sped it up on, like, the version that got uploaded to Spotify. Because there's, like, a bunch of different versions of the offline version of LP. Okay, hold on. So here's the lore. Basically, when this album came out in 2021, Peggy was having issues getting the samples cleared for it, for a couple of the songs. So he released an online version, which was the version that got uploaded to streaming, and he released the offline version, which was not uploaded to streaming, but was like the true vision for the album. And the online version just replaces a lot of the songs on the offline version with like songs from his previous couple EPs. But then later he got the samples cleared, so he released offline, which is the offline version of LP, but on streaming, basically. Like, originally it was like an EP with all of the songs that couldn't get cleared, but now there's just like a version of it that's actually just the entire album. But I think there's like a couple changes between like the 2021 version and the version that came out by the time you got the samples cleared. And one of the most notable of them is with Rebound, this song right now, which I think there's a couple different lyrics on the other version, but even more noticeable than that, it's just at a different speed and it's like slightly sped up. Probably like 10% faster? And I've listened to this version so many times, so that hearing that version feels so wrong. Like, if I go to re-listen to the album, I have to listen to this version of Rebound. Okay, that's what the fight is supposed to end like. No funniness. No funniness. Okay, back to Tornado. I should get a good strat for the second room in this. It's the room that I just like improv the most in early game, and I really shouldn't be. Because it's a scary placement for a point on. The rest of the stage is pretty easy, that's just a very, like, scary placement to deal with, and I'm kind of not taking it as seriously as I should. Something like that is probably ideal. Where I, like, wait for it to go down twice and then kill it. Instead of trying to kill it on the ladder. But, like, I died to try to go for that last attempt, so... Didn't this roll last stream? I'm not gonna complain about arrogant sons of bitches, but, like... Really? This rolled again? Actually, maybe I should do like a for fun, like actual like speedrun of this game. Like Buster only. I still have a lot of time tonight. Maybe when I like get bored of the Flash games that I want to show off that got me into hard video games, I'll do that. World record is like 42 minutes, and my low hits have been consistently finishing in like the 50-minute range. Like both of them were like 52 minutes. Yeah, Tornado. Blade entry. Why the entry tonight, Gwen? If I pass Blade, that's like a... If I pass Blade, that's a 2-segment of Robot Masters in one day. Yeah, the last segment I needed for the 4th segment was plugged through to Ring. And I got that today. Pistachio flavors? I don't know. The thing is, I'm so, like, focused on the present whenever I play these games that I completely forget what happened, like, 10 seconds before the screen I'm on now. So I literally don't even remember what enemy you're referring to. The video game that nukes your short-term memory because you're too locked in. Yeah, my memory, like, my memory in general is, like, not great, but it's just more pronounced on this. And it feels different when I'm playing this than, like, when that sort of thing happens normally. Oh, these are the pistachio guys. Wait, no, not these, the ones that, like, shoot in 3 directions. These. The Mega Man 5 guys. Or not those? Mega Man 5 guys, new fan game. Days since the last time I have invoked 5 guys, 0. Five Guys burgers and fries, if you know what I mean. Oh, those are what you mean by the pistachio guys. I vaguely see it. I don't know what they're supposed to be, so I just call them the Mega Man 5 enemies. Because the only, like, identifying thing that I can, like, name about them is that they are from Mega Man 5. In Mega Man. It literally is in Mega Man. You can't make this joke when it's literally a Mega Man anime. Okay. Out of Blade. If I get past Plug, this is a PB. This session has been good at literally everything except what it was designed to be good at. We are progress fluking to Wily 1. Get it twisted. We are progress fluking to Wily 4, actually. True? Oh, it's this Takeoku song. Don't kill that enemy. This is probably the best song of this album that's not one of the big two. I always forget this song is like this good until I hear it again. Because like I don't remember any of the songs on this album besides the two that are like in the running for like top 20 songs all time. Like, once I remake that list, I think Hoshini Narita cracks the top 25, at least. I wasn't really, like, that deep into it. Like, last time I made one, but, like, next time I make one, I'm gonna be, like... I'm going to have been through the Hoshini Narita phase of, like, summer 2025. Hi, hi. Hi again. Are we calling this fight hi now? Is that the state of affairs? Oh hi. Scary? Whoa. PB! This was supposed to be a Wily practice day. Why do I have a snake entry? And also a 4 segment now. That doesn't include me reducing my segment count on Wily at all. I did Wily 1 successfully like 3 times today. I'll take your word. I never got into Walking Dead. The most I've thought about it recently is, like, finding out that one of my favorite Mountain Goats songs is, like, mostly known for being used in an episode. I've heard it's good. I think the vibe I got with the show is, like... It starts out really good, goes out in, like, a blaze of glory with, like, the first episode of season 7, I want to say? And then from then, it's just kind of a mess. But, like, it has, like, good flashes even then. Okay. Past Scary Monkey. Just go on her. So. How slow would you have to be to actually die to this acid rain? I'm curious. Yeah, your HP... It doesn't hit you, but you take 1 HP from it every couple seconds, which is why actually no damaging this game, Buster only, is, like, impossible. No hitting it is very possible, though. I don't know if there's a weapon that lets you, like, circumvent the acid rain. Flames probably does. I'm getting attached. I'm getting attached to this run. I'm literally so chill. I am lying, but I am saying that I'm chill to, like, speak it into existence. Glame? I don't remember typing the word glame at any time. Hold on. I'm literally so chill. I am literally so chill right now. I got caught. I was trying to be safe around them, but I just messed up the shooting. That's fair. That's way further than I expected to get during this. I cannot be mad about that. I cannot be mad about that in the slightest. I got a flame entry. I was not expecting to get a new PB today, like, at all. Much less one by, like, 2 stages. So let's do the sheet updating. And also close the... Let's... Gotta do... I can probably just have desktop audio on now. Okay. Distance PB... Flame... I'll call it Salt Room, just to be safe. 7th robot out of 8. And we have a 4 segment. With a lot of overlap at that. Start to zone. Flame, saw room. Plug. Grinder site. I'll put this as a parentheses because it's not like a updating this thing. This session is just y'all got any Wily segment practice? We got everything except Wily practice. Yup, that's... Or no, it's not completely leapfrogging. I had a 7 segment yesterday. I am dangerously close to this part of the sheet not being completely blank. That's very, very scary. And let's open the practice. Let's... Oh, I need to save these before I forget. 3847. Fine. Not even 45 hours in it, I have a 4 segment. That's messed up. That's messed up. That should not be how this grind is playing out. I started, like, around Thanksgiving time. I started the 23rd of November. So I've been doing this for like a month and some change. 26. The session was shorter than yesterday's? Sure. I didn't feel that way, but whatever you say. Thicker border there. And then thicker bottom border. Okay. Yeah, 26 days in, not even a full month's worth of attempt sessions, and I have a 4 segment. I thought I would have like absolutely nothing to show before like the 100-hour mark. Why do I have a 4 segment before the 50-hour mark? Why do I almost have a Wiley entry before the 50-hour mark? Blah, 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 blah. I didn't even change the text. I literally didn't even change the text. It still says I'm doing full forge attempts on the OBS layouts. Not gonna say that anymore because there's something much more important to put there, but that's the RAW segment thing. I need to hold on. Oh, I have doubled audio. I have doubled audio. I'll probably just pause. I'll probably just pause my music anyway. And then just let me change the stream title. I'll have to like add the I'll have to add the thing to this scene so that I don't accidentally leak anything. I'll stream it a Flashpoint. That's the category I'll do because I'm like acting like I'm. Waffle followed me this stream? I didn't even see that. I just like saw the creator thing. Okay, let's just get the Newgrounds thing going. Because I'm gonna need to add the like the Newgrounds player to the thing. I can probably beat all of them in like. Oh, also I should close the input display because I'm gonna be hitting different keys for this than what I would be hitting for Mega Man, so I don't feel like changing it. Okay, let's get the window capture up. Oh wait, I literally have a scene with Newgrounds player. I have a scene that like is dedicated to me like having Newgrounds. Yeah, this is like an old scene. It's a window capture. So I just gotta add that window capture. Energy. I think that should be good. And then actually close Nestopia. Oh, also I need to unmute this because I just have this muted from when I was basically one of like the last like video game grinds that I completed in like 2023ish was doing all 4 games in this series like back to back without making a mistake on any of them. Oh, and I should add this to I should add the application audio thingy. Audio. Audio. Oh, it doesn't even... I need to actually, like, get the audio going. Okay, it's... Oh, it's way too loud. By default. Way too loud. Chill out a bit. Chill out a bit, jeez. I've never actually had this, like, stage open for long enough to hear this part of the song. Okay. Basically, this is just like a... This is just like, the easiest way to explain it is like a puzzle platformer series. Like, you have to figure out what you need to do to get past each stage. I have played all of these games way too many times. This is the hardest part of the entire game. That is, you have to basically, like, hit it, like, straight on. You have to hit that, like, thing that you need to grab onto straight on, or else it's not gonna grab. And because of that, it's literally the hardest obstacle in the entire game. And it's not close. This is, like, still probably the easiest game, even with that, though. That's what you need to do. But, like, yeah, I found these... I found these as a kid in, like, probably 2014, 2015, I want to say. Because, like, a random video of, like... Basically, the video was, like... It's, like, before, like, Discord and everything, like, the main, like, Western hub for the Sasuke community was this forum called Sasuke Maniac Forums, or SMF. And the people on that forum basically just did, like a mock tournament in this game. Oh, also, this game has a bug. Where you need to actually, like, hold down the mouse button after you clear a stage in order for it to go on to the next one. Or else you're just soft locking and have to reopen the game. I don't know why it does that, it just does. But, yeah. So, like, I saw that video in, like, 2014, 2015, or whatever it was, because it, like, refused to get on my recommended. Oh, I forgot this song sounds like this. This obstacle is also hard, I forgot. Just spam. You can just hold left and right here to, like, completely, like, blitz through that. Oh, I missed that. It's very scuffed. It's got, like, extremely rigid movement. But it was enough to, like, captivate a baby version of me. Did I get the bug again? Really? But, like, yeah, this and, like, the games like it are, like, this was my gateway drug for hard video game stuff. Like, if this series didn't exist, I might not. There's a non-zero chance that this series existing is, like, the reason I'm doing BM 1.2 in, like, an extremely roundabout way. Like, how I found out I actually enjoy doing hard video game stuff. Like I said, I put like 20 hours, like going on 3 years ago actually. I put 20 hours into doing all 4 games in this series in a row without making a mistake anywhere. I think it was like my hardest accomplishment before I got Mega Man 1 no hit, which completely smokes it, and also I started this as a side grind during that. So it was kind of a footnote, but like it was the hardest thing I had done in a video game for a while. For like 3 months, probably. Or maybe 4. Yeah, I think it was 4. No, it was 3. I got this in January of that year. Oh, actually made a mistake. The swinging in these games is weird because, like, when you like, you want to swing as late into the animation as possible, but if you swing like a 1 frame too late, all of your momentum is just gone because that's when you start swinging back. So sometimes you can be like a frame late and like miss it, like look like you completely missed it. I think you can do the left plus right on this obstacle too. No, you can't. Maybe on one of the later ledges you can. Why did I remember you being able to left plus right this? Like, where did I get that from? Is that another obstacle here? I think this was the second one I beat after the 4th game on the easiest difficulty. Like, beating stage 3 in the 4th game on, like, easy mode, basically, was, like, my first significantly, like, hard video game accomplishment, I think. That was, like, the, like, I told my parents when I found that when I got it. Probably, like, 7 or 8. Stage 3 one. Oh my god, I literally just remembered that, like, at one point on my old computer, I was trying to do the final stage of this game, but I was, like, pressing the keys super hard. And my dad, like, in the other room was like, you gotta stop pressing the keys so hard. You gotta, like, chill out of it. I just now remembered that. Oh, that was a horrible spider climb. It might be fine. No, it's not fine. At all. I haven't done this final stage in so long. You want to tap for as little time as possible. SFZ. Street Fighter Zero? I didn't know you fucked with Street Fighter Alpha, but the Japanese version specifically. Okay, I beat the first game. Let's see about the fastest completion. I can't see it because the bug happened again. Okay, let me check what the fastest completion time for. No, they're not. The leaderboards aren't even there yet. The leaderboards were only there in 2 and beyond. Okay, second game. Second game is just like, what if the first game was actually good, basically, or like actually like competently made. There's like a tutorial stage here. Oh, also, like, as a side note, I'm pretty sure that the guy who made this game is, like, friends with the creator of the Impossible Quiz. I'm, like, pretty sure? Because in one of his other games, like, the Impossible Quiz mascot shows up. Like, he, like, besides this, he made, like, a Punch-Out clone, and, like, one of the enemies in that is the Impossible Quiz mascot. Oh, whoops. That, how does this work? Do you have to, like, build up swing? Like, pipe slider in this game? Oh, no, you don't. Can I do it backwards? Can I, like, get to the top of this and be able to swing off this backwards? Okay, I don't think you get enough momentum from doing it backwards. Project. There is like an obstacle in the third game where I genuinely find it easier to like make the character go backwards while doing it. Also, the yes effects in this game are like way better. Is this the game where you can left plus right the cliffhanger? Okay. Stage 0 done. Oh my god, I just remembered. I was like, one time, like, I know this is like an actual Water Flame song, but like, one time I was watching like Nathan play like recently rated Easy Demons, and then like a salt level with this song played, and I was just like completely in shock. This is where I know this song from. I was like completely floored at that. Like, I just didn't know it was like an established Newgrounds song. Oh, I did this way. This way. I fear it's actually from Ninja Warrior 2 Grand Renewal. You just have to hold that. Oh, was I like not rest enough to like get the distance from that? Because like your stamina in this game, it also affects your movement speed. And if you run out of stamina, like any obstacle that you actually have to hold on to, you like let go of it. Which is like how the third stage is like difficult at all, besides just messing up execution. You need to manage stamina. And that's why you can't infinitely regain stamina in stage 3 in any of the games. Oh, I guess we have the Roll Against Our Go GUI, like, still on the screen. That's chill. Do I just, like, rest up, like, almost to full? And then not rest the rest of the stage? Girl who two-hand mashes. Oh, I tried. The game players would tell us that it was good. I say this. I say this. Any game where you're like do that and getting a good doesn't like break your combo, like responding to that like that is stolen valor. You can only have that response if you play a game where goods actually break combo. Don't even talk to me if you've never gotten a stray good on Dead's Core Jack and then CB Rush to high hell. I would demonstrate, but I deleted my entire Eterna folder in the hopes of fixing the issue I had with stuttering. And I don't feel like re-downloading. It is just the easiest thing to delete if I need storage space. Because, like, I think it was, like, 70 gigabytes or something like that, because I had, like 10,000, 20,000 songs. Probably, like, closer to 20,000. Okay, stage 1. Let's see what my fastest completion on this. I'll look at it because I don't wanna have my old username like being put on blast. It's not even bad. It's not like it has like my own name in it. It is just a goofy username. I mean, it's literally my old OSU username. So if you have my OSU profile, you can just see previously known as, and there it is, lo and behold. This was Cacophony in like 2018 or whatever. Oh yeah, also this one is the Street Fighter 2 intro theme for some reason. I think you can just get away with non-rest. I'll rest to be safe though. What? Why did it just drop me off after that? I did the way that obstacle works is like you grab it and then you like press down to let go of it, and then you re-grab it. But like I did that and then it just dropped me off without playing the animation that plays when you actually get dropped off it because you forgot to press. Like there's an animation, there's like a specific like frame of character animation that's supposed to play when you actually get dropped off of it. What even happened? These games are weird. There was one time when I like buffered a grab input so that I would like land on the like one of the bars of the flying bar. I like went back to look at the input display, I buffered it, it just didn't let me do the input. It just didn't give me the input. It wasn't even like just like a random mystery input drop. Okay, we win. It was really funny though, so I don't really care that much. Like going back and watching it and being like, yup, that's just what happened there. I was like buffering the input for like a long time in advance and it just didn't work. That's goofy. And also this is a Flash game made like ages and ages ago. I forgot the rolling dice sound effect like that. Oh, there's an exploit here where if you drop off early enough, you can be able to refresh all your stamina. Let's see if I can hit it. Oh, I did it too early. It's only 11:16 p.m. on winter break. You're fine. I did it like a frame too early there, I think. That one friend who's tired. I'm different. I'm like... Tiredness doesn't start until way later for me because I've been on the 3 a.m. to... I've been on the sleep from 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. train. Oh, I got it. That is what you want to do. You drop off before it, like, actually does the calculation to, like, know how much stamina you should be forbidden from regaining. So you can just regain all your stamina if you drop off early enough. This was what I used to beat this stage as a kid, because this is, like, the second hardest game in the series. 3 is, like, by far the hardest, though. The stage doesn't get hard until the ending. Like, the first 3 obstacles are all basically unfailable. I think rumbling dice might literally be unfailable. I forget if this game has the mid-stage, like the mid-stage music change. Like 3 does. Okay, it does. But it doesn't change to Ghost Trick music, so who cares? This is the obstacle where the input buffering mishap happened. Like, you could buffer, like, spaces like the grab/interact button. So I was buffering, like, I was holding space as early as possible to make sure that I actually do what needs to happen, but it didn't give me the input. Win. Oh, also, I think I have like the second fastest. I think I have the second fastest like non-cheated time on this ever. Actually, no, it's like fourth fastest, but I'm like 0.6 off. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Oh, I messed it up, I think. I'll try to do this in just very fast seconds, at least once. Yeah, you just have to mesh left and right for the intro ladder. And then this you do left, right, up, down in a rhythm. I lost the rhythm, I think. Lost the rhythm and still finished with 4.8. Yeah, I have a... God damn it. Why? That's still good for top 10. That run I just got is still good for top 10 when the top 3 are all, like, completely cheated. In the third game, they make it not sound like that. Okay, I need to get a stop 5. Why are they all called this? Why are the stages called this? What does this benefit? Okay, I'm gonna close out a run that finishes like in 4 or 5 seconds. Okay, that run kind of went on route. Okay, yeah. I don't think my mashing is on point right now. The first down input is always really annoying to get. I think it's just flash input handling being wonky. Maybe it's just not even worth it to try and, like, 2-finger mash on a key. Maybe I just, like, 1-finger with both. Side note, I'm hitting space with my pinky to transition from the rope to the, from the ladder to the rope. Like, you have to mash left and right arrow keys and then hit space to grab the rope. So I just used my left pinky to hit space. That GG's? That's definitely GG's. Get me under 5. choked it. I sold it. I was trying to press too much at the start. I was trying to press down too much at the start so that I could get the... I could like finish each cycle off quicker. Okay, that's not a PB, but it's like 0.2 off, who cares? I got it in under 35 seconds, which is what I wanted. I could probably get world record at that on that if I want to. I just don't want to. Sometimes I just fire it up for funsies. I think I do actually have a couple world records on the, this one is like... This one just got ported to the actual, like, native with Ruffle. But the Ruffle version is, like, weird, I think. Yeah, the Ruffle port of the third game is just buggy and doesn't really work, I don't think. But I don't know how to get it on Newgrounds Player. Instead of, like, just how to get me in Ruffle. There has to be a way to, like, load any, like, Newgrounds thing. Nope. That is full screen mode. I can probably get the, I can just get the SWF, actually. Spec element for the SWF. Where's the thing in Firefox that lets you actually get SWF files? I thought you had to go to the network tab, but it's like, I guess, do I just have to control F.swf? Just give me the SWF. I'll just see if it works on Ruffle. I don't think it does. I think it's... Actually, I could probably just play it on Ruffle and, like, share the Firefox window. That's probably fine. That's fine, I think. I'll just add Firefox audio. I'll have to redo, like, audio levels. But for now, like... Are the audio levels... Right now? Oh, that's way too loud. That should be better. But I can't see chat now. I have to put, like, chat always on top or something. Like, if I close it, if I click out of it, I'm just... Oh yeah, also because of Ruffle, the timer doesn't look right. I forgot the soundtrack to this game is actually pretty good. I don't know if this song is from anything, but like most of the other ones are. And they're from things with good soundtracks. Yeah, just rest up to full. And then like don't rest the rest of the stage. Oh, did I not turn around? I guess I pressed up before... Oh yeah, I just run off and press, like, buffer jump. Forgot that strat. Oh yeah, also the sprites in this game change depending on how much stamina he has. And they look kind of scuffed on the later ones, I'm gonna level with you. Oh, also they have the actual... They have the actual, like, clear theme from the show now. I forgot it was this optimized. You could probably route that way better than I do. Yeah. Issue. I think you can just rest once here and never rest the rest of the stage and be fine. Also, this is the stage with cave story music. I think this was technically my first contact with Cave Story. I never actually beat it. I played, like, the free version on my old... I tried playing the free version on my old computer in, like, 2021. Oh, I didn't get the backwards strat. But yeah, this is probably the hardest game of the series. Girl who mashes one key with two hands. I'd probably do that here too, but it's just annoying to do that. Okay, stage 2 there. John Cena 1000, that's hard. Okay, third stage. This is the hardest stage in any of the games. Is all you need to know. And it doesn't get hard until the back half. This obstacle, a lot of people who are playing the game casually get, like, completely thrashed by it, but, like, literally, if you press left and right at the same time, right as his hand is overlapping, you could, like, completely circumvent the difficulty. Because the way the obstacle is supposed to work is you're supposed to have to, like... You're supposed to, like, start, like, you grab, and then you're supposed to, like, press left. You're supposed to, like, press right the first time, then press left the next time. But, like, if you just press left and right at the same time, it completely circumvents it. Like, there's not a check for if you're only pressing one direction, it's just checking for if you're pressing the direction at all. So if you're pressing both of them, then it just completely sidesteps that. Okay, I can go there. I think this is a pretty good stage 3 stamina-wise. I don't have Smirk, but I have Neutral Phase going into Flying Bar, which is good. Like, and this is the song that freaked me out when I heard it on Jay's stream. I was, like, losing my mind realizing that this was from something of note, not even just, like, a random thing. I don't think it was credited as a Ghost Trick song in the credits thingy. Oh, nice. I don't know if I, like... I don't know if I, like... overshot that, or if that was just the input buffering being weird, but that didn't feel right. Also, the arm bike is really funny because it's just moving. It's just going in a circle across the arrow keys, so it's really fun and easy to do fast. Oh, I have full smile going into Neo Cliffhanger. That's insane. Doing this stage like towards the end of like full series attempts was really scary. Primarily because of flying bar to end. I do wish there was like a lot harder stuff to do in this game, or in games like it. It kind of feels sad that I've like realistically like capped out what you can do in these. Besides like going for world records, but like I don't feel like learning the routing. Which is like, that's what most of it would be. It would just be a routing thing. Like when to rest. And like occasionally how to do obstacles. Like with minimal stamina usage. Unstable Bridge is probably the hardest obstacle in the series, honestly. Because of how many variables it has. Okay, I made it to Borglider. Why is there a thing called a tomato? Who does this benefit? Who does this benefit? Well, how we have casual and competitive players in this game? Well, like, casual, I mean just like beating it, like trying to beat it the first time. Okay, beat stage 3. Second try after not having played this in ages is pretty good. What the hell? What the hell? I just don't even think that's real. It's a potato and a tomato in the same plant and it works, I guess? How does that work? What do you mean it just works? Huh? I'm curious if I can two-hand match this. Or like two matches on each hand. I forgot how goofy the animation in this game looks at that when you're doing super fast mastering. Oh, I got a weird transition. I don't even know what like dictates the transition in this game. I don't know what like dictates whether you go up the rope fast or slow, but it feels like it's decided at the start of you like grabbing the rope and you can't do much about it. Maybe it's like when you like put your feet on it? Like what? Why is he climbing it so slow? Is that a stamina usage thing? That's what's supposed to happen. Oh, you need to actually press space to hit the button in this game. I forgot about that. I can probably get top 10 on this. If I give it another attempt, I'll do that. Look it up? I'm not looking it up. We are not looking at the attack affiliate Twitch stream. We refuse. We refuse. Nope. I should probably just two-finger mash it. keep thinking you only need to do like one input. This is like probably the easiest stage 3 if it's nice to you. Like I think it's the only one you can beat without the klaxon going off. Okay, I got 8.8. I don't remember if that's good enough for top 10, but I don't care. Okay, it barely is. Okay, I'm gonna swap to the other scene. Okay, this one also is in the Newgrounds player. For some reason, 3 was the only one that got ported to Ruffle. I don't know why. Fruit salad tree? You're just making things up now. I refuse to add this to my worldview. Don't open full screen. Okay. This one is like in a completely different engine. And also the soundtrack is like original this time. It's not just like yoinked from Newgrounds. Okay. Yeah. I forgot there's like different controls for this one. There's like a dedicated jump button, isn't there? Oh, you have to press space to jump in this game. And E is your interact button. Like, the movement is way less rigid in this game, and it feels weird. You're not! You're making things up. I refuse. This cannot be real. Maya, whatever her last name is, spitting in a chair gif. Maya Fey is spitting in a chair gif. I need to play more Ace Attorney so that I can use that gif without being a fraud. I got the trilogy on Switch like ages ago. Oh, also that obstacle is like a weird bug where like if you like grab it before it straightens out, you can like unescapably just like lose. This can't be real. So you're telling me there's a fruit salad tree that can make tomatoes? This isn't real life. This is cartoons. Oh yeah, this one you have to just W and then D. This game's implementation of Unstable Bridge is so cool. Tomato sounds like the name of like a Guilty Gear top player, I can't lie. Am I wrong for thinking this? Dude, like, two-finger mashing in this game, now that that's a thing I can do, like, two-finger mashing on a single key is, like, so funny in every situation where it works. I want to see if I can hit something on this. Oh, I actually just died to flying bar. Oh yeah, that. I mean, that feels like it's more designed to actually be able to do that because it's like a longer key. There's more space for you to swap fingers. Keyboard keys are like so much more cramped, so it feels way more like a cheat code. Oh, I did the thing I wanted to do, and I died right after it. Basically, like, sometimes you can, like, instantly, like, start building up for your next swing when you, like, land on the flying bar. Flying bar is, like, not a hard obstacle in this game. I'm just, like, messing it up. Everything I love is a hardware game. First Clone Hero, then Osu, now Piano. It's all hardware games. Is it just like the equivalent of not being able to press? That's literally just like whether or not your keyboard can 1F tap. It's literally just whether or not you can 1F tap. They got 1F taps in Piano, oh hell no. I want to try and do, like, Grandmaster Stage 3 in this after this. I'm curious if I still got it. In this game, you actually have the ability to, like, you don't build up swing automatically in this game. You actually have to press left and right for it. This obstacle is so hard in Grandmaster. Because in Grandmaster, like, Master and Grandmaster, there's a time limit on Stage 3. You actually have to, like, be able to, like, do this quickly. And, like, judge when you, like, need to swing. Like, when you need to, like, stop swinging, rather. Swing Circle was, like, the last dieable thing when I did, like, full series. Like, when I got past Swing Circle, I was like, oh my god, I did it. I literally did it. Pipe Slider, you can, theoretically, Pipe Slider is, like, mess upable, but it's not, like, it's, like, Swing Circle is, like, the final choke point. Basically. And then Stage 4 in this game is not that bad. Nope. Yeah, Pipe Slider is a bit buggy in this. But it's fine. It's totally fine. I'm pretty sure I've beaten this game on Grandmaster, like, in practice. Not all in a row, but, like, I'm pretty sure I have, like, done all of the stages individually. This is, like, the simplest stage of the stage 4 in the series. Just because it's, like, pressing the same couple keys every time. There's no point where you need to transition into, like, the motions. Considered a thing called Celeste 90 low deaths? No meme, I was like having that as like a pipe dream accomplishment. Even before like Parrot was going for it. Like I knew I would probably like never be good enough for it, but it was like a pipe dream if I were to actually lock it. I forgot this was 2 10 seconds. Now my Celeste pipe dream accomplishment is hypothetical 150 long green GM city map. But that's never coming out. Unless I take matters into my own hands. So now I just pester people to get CGLL golden. I think resting for 5 seconds on every obstacle is the play. I can probably only one swing that, but I'll be safe. And I got the smooth turn. Rest until 160. Not being able to see your stamina in this actually makes it like... Not being able to see your stamina plus the time limit makes it like so much more engaging. Unfortunately, the base gameplay isn't really that hard either way, but still, it's like... It's weird playing this and it's like actually like challenging as an adult now. Okay, I have plenty of time. I'll probably rest until like 100. I could maybe rest until like 95, honestly. No, I'll rest until 100. I think I hit max by 100. That grabs? I thought I was done. This is the sketchiest swing circle, like, ever. Last one. Also, this is the song that's a port of the one from the Game Boy Advance game. It's, like, also the best song in the game, by a decent margin, in both the original and in this. Like, I could see myself using this in videos. Oh god, I went early. I did not mean to go early. I have to, like, basically raw dog the pipes ladder now. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Bang! I did not expect that to work out. I did not expect that to work out. I had, like, almost 10% stamina left? Sure. What is this? What's going on in Parkour Central? Okay, I'll do the final save now. It's very needed. It enhances my worldview. Yeah, but I don't think I can join the server. Maybe it's because it's a public server? Okay, yeah. The final stage on Grandmaster is actually hard. Because you can't, like, do both, like, inputs super quickly. You can't, like, do them, like, basically at the same time, like in the other 3 games. And also, it makes it more annoying if you, like, get an early input. I think on Grandmaster the length of your taps matters more because like a longer tap equals more stamina used up. Oh, I restarted, but who cares? I did it. Well, team of world record on Grandmaster, actually. Paid for. 7 seconds left. Sure. My time would have been good enough for like, no, it was like 1.2. Okay, that's all of them. That's all the games I wanted to show off, and now I'm too tired to do a solo hit. So I'll just get those scenes off of. This. I'll find somebody to raid. Anybody doing anything of note right now? Oh, Heck is playing. I'll probably just raid Heck at that point. I'll check if anyone else is doing anything though, just to be safe. I do want to start raiding Mega Man people at some point, but like, there's not really that many to raid yet, I don't think, besides like vanilla runners. It's kind of its own thing. You know? If anybody's doing anything like that, I'll shoot him a raid, but if not, then I'll just raid Hook. Yeah, nobody seems to be doing anything in that vein. Sometimes people are trying to no-hit the vanilla games, but not right now. Not right now. Alright, I'll just raid Hook. Dodged it being dire, okay. Overall, very good session, even if the thing it was created, even if my actual goal was like getting my actual goal done was the worst part of the session, in terms of actually getting anywhere. I got a 4 segment and I got a flame entry, and I didn't even get past Wily 1 more than like 3 times. And this was supposed to be a Wily practice session, but like, I got progress, so like, I can't be mad. I can't be mad. That's it.